Hi, this is John, and I wanted to give you a quick preview of our approach to the maps. We had several different design and use case goals for the maps, and this is how we've settled on what we're going to do. The first thing is that you'll get different formats. The first format will be in PDF, and then you will have standalone formats in, I believe, JPEG and PNG. And so with the PDFs, what we wanted was, first, if you wanted to use the maps with your computer or with your tablet or even with your phone, then we wanted a format that works well for that purpose. If you want to use maps for your virtual tabletop, then we wanted a format that would work well for that purpose. And we also have a version that goes into embedded inline in the text for reference and orientation. Sort of like small thumbnail versions, just so you can get an idea of the locations and where things are at that are really proximal to the location and encounter descriptions in the adventure. But you will get also a standalone set of files of the maps. And so I just wanted to demo today the PDF that I think achieves the use cases of online, on computer, and in print. Here we go. So with our maps, if you use any modern PDF reader app, paid or free, it will support the features that I'm about to show you. And I'm using Acrobat Reader, which is free. Mac Preview it works with, and some other apps should work as well. So we see here the map in full. It has 3 levels, actually 4 levels, and the tower above the ground, and then sort of the basement area beneath the ground. There are numbers that should be high contrast for you to quickly match an encounter number with its location on the map. There's designs like flagstones and symbols, and there's a set of stairs here at the bottom of the screen with a direction so that you know if their stairs are going up or down, and things like puddles and whatnot. So hopefully this gives you enough detail to run your encounters with without burdening you with every stick of furniture and every torch sconce and too much detail. So if we open the layers version, the layers feature of Acrobat Reader, we see that there are now several layers, and you can make them visible or invisible in any combination that you want. So this allows you to customize the look and feel of the map for either on-screen use, or you can export to a file through Acrobat Reader, and so you can use that for then your virtual tabletop. And there are some print-friendly features here that I'll show you in a second. That means you can style them for toner light printouts. So if we just look at, say we want to use the maps for our players and give them a version, we just make the labels layer invisible, and we can see that the numbers on the basement level disappear. And so now you're not giving away the numbered locations. If we look at the block walls, the black walls, we can remove them, and this should reduce your printer cartridge usage when you go to print. We can also reduce sort of the blackness of the walls and just have a pattern. This is great for print. I find it a little harder to read on screen, so you decide what version you want to use depending on how you want to use the map. We can also just eliminate them altogether, and then you can just use the maps as it is. This provides a little bit less contrast in some maps, so you don't know which is a wall, what's water, what is an exploration area. But again, this makes it very light on screen reading and on printing. And then we can further remove more features to give players less clues, and then you can remove the floor patterns, so that if you don't use the grid in combat, if you don't want to have yourself or players thinking of 5-foot squares and whatnot, then the maps will allow you to remove the grid and then print things as you see fit. So you can block them in and etc. So you can combine all of these layers, and then once you have kind of your preferred map makeup, then you can save it, export it, and print it. Hopefully this helps you use the maps for the Demonplague in the way that you want, and in a way that's not intrusive and has the playability factor that we were hoping to achieve with the design. Thanks for watching.